Sterling, 1 Frank 20 in your district and traffic stop.
1 Frank 20, go ahead.
Traffic stop at Burns Road and Albany Road, Burns Road, Albany Road, with a brown Mercury minivan, Ohio.
Clear. 96 Mercury.
10-4.
Sterling 129. I'll be out with 1 Frank 20.
10-4, 129.
Sterling, Ohio, 1027, CQH.
One Frank 20, go ahead.
Ohio, Cataline, Cataline, Shane, Shane, middle of David, Cataline, Shane, a male.
One Frank 20, Cataline. No record, cry. Valid, Ohio. Corrective lenses.
10-4, secure 30.
1 Frank 20, 10-4. 1 Frank 20, Sterling.
1 Frank 20, go ahead.
1 Frank 20, we just took a phone call from the Rock Island County Sheriff's Department. Apparently the subject you have just called them on 911 and advised he was being cryptic and said that he was in a lot of trouble, going to be in a lot of trouble, and would be disappearing soon. They're not sure what it was, but I advised we had 2 cars with that subject, just for your information.
Acting very strange. I didn't have anything to hold him on. We just cut him loose based on motorist assist. He was just sitting on the side of the road. He's from Toledo, Ohio. Said he was heading towards California. Subject is very nervous. I tried to get a consent search of the vehicle. He denied that. So very possible he's transporting something, but I had no probable cause to do anything else with it. He's been cut loose, and he's
10-4, 1 Frank 20. 129 status.
Sterling 129 secure.
129, 10-4. 1 Frank 20, are you still with the subject then?
negative. Put me Frank William, no enforcement action. We're going to see if we can't catch up to him and follow him for a little while here.
10-4. I can leave you on the incident if you want me to.
10-4, go ahead. I'm not sure if you went east or west on 88 from here. I'm going to head out, heading back east.
10-4. We do have a cell number for that subject too. He gave District 7 or correction, Rock Island County.
I'm in full uniform and intermarked squad. I'm not sure why he called 911 and said he was going to be disappearing soon. I really don't understand that.
No, he said he was being very cryptic. Told him he was going to be in a lot of trouble and he'd be disappearing very soon. He actually thought he was on I-88 when he at milepost 18 when he talked to them.
Sterling 1 Frank 20. If you just added the incident, I did notice a red duffel bag in the back of his back seat of the van. He didn't look like he had much else with him.
1 Frank 20, 10-4. 1 Frank 20, Sterling.
20, go ahead.
1 Frank 20, 1-2, Lieutenant Biffney's going to try calling that subject on the number we have for him.
10-4, I'm not seeing him eastbound here. I might have lost him. He might have went westbound.
10-4. $129, Sterling, are you going westbound?
Negative. I was with Frank, Frank 20. Boy, this driver described to him that he was going to go east, so just heading east side, Frank 20.
10-4. Frank 20. The phone just went straight to voicemail. We're going to notify District 7.
I might have him at the 24. Stand by.
10-4.
Yep, I'm right behind him. I got him at the 24 eastbound.
Frank 20, 10-4.
Do you have any of your Valkyrie or drug interdiction guys on in the area?
Negative, Frank 20.
10-4.
Frank 20, Sterling.
20, go ahead.
10-4. Sterling has a canine working. Rock Falls and Whiteside don't, but Sterling's is working. If you can get it stopped anywhere for some reason.
10-4, I'm following him now. I'm going to look for some probable cause here.
10-4.
$29.20. I don't have radar in here if you want to jump up in front of me and check him out.
He's going right at the speed limit and pacing him here.
$10-4.
Sterling State, LA-10.
LE10, Sterling, go ahead.
I've been copying the traffic on I-88. Our K9 would be available for a call out. I spoke to him if you guys get in Lee County somewhere.
10-4, thanks. $129 and Frank 20. Sterling PD K9 would be available if we need him.
$10-4. Obviously, with us right on him, he's not going to be speeding or doing anything wrong. If you want to coordinate with somebody up ahead, and I'm thinking about just backing off him here and seeing if he doesn't start speeding up or something. Maybe somebody could pick him up down the road. And if you want to try to coordinate that, we'll stay with him until you get something coordinated if that's what you want to do.
10-4, Frank 20.
Sterling 123, I'm at 251 and 88 in Rochelle and unmarked. If 1-2 would want me to head west.
10-4, no way.
Sterling State, LA-10. And I'm marked at my marker 62. I can get on here, Franklin Road.
10-4.
1-4, 129.
Go ahead, 129.
1-4, 120. Get my message. He was let go prior to that information coming out from District 7. Based on that, I was just seeing if it felt like we had enough for a stop with that information.
$129, yes, due to the fact that he did call 911 to check on a welfare check.
Sterling 129, 10-4. We'll be making the stop then.
10-4, we'll get Sterling headed that way. What's your location now?
We're at the 31. I'll wait till we get a little bit further up towards Rock Falls.
10-4. (123) and LE10, do you copy? We're going to make this stop prior to getting into Lee County.
23, 10-4.
Sterling 129.
129, go ahead.
Sterling 129. See if you can have the Sterling unit set up near the 36 if possible. If not, we'll try and pull it further to the 41.
10-4. 36 should be fine.
We're approaching the 33 right now.
10-4. (129) and 1 Frank 20. Sterling K9 will be en route to milepost 36.
Sterling 129, 10-4.
1 Frank 20, 10-4. (29-20), you can go ahead and initiate the stop whenever you want. Go ahead and take it. I'll assist you.
10-4. I'm just going to wait till we get up closer here.
10-4.
Sterling 129, traffic stop.
129, go ahead.
Sterling 120 traffic stop, I-88 eastbound at 35. We'll be just east of the crossover. I-88 eastbound at 35, just east of the crossover. Beyond that, Gold, Mercury Villager, Mercury Villager, Ohio, F rank, W William XX rate 948, F rank, W William XX rate 9448.
10-4, 129.
Sterling 120.
129, go ahead. (129) Sterling, go ahead. (1 Frank 20) Sterling, are you with 129? (129) or 1 Frank 20? (1 Frank 20 or 129 Sterling? (129 Sterling or 1 Frank 20?
So 1 Frank 20, did you copy my last?
No, 1 Frank 20.
129 is conscious. He got in between two vehicles. The subject took off, spun around the interstate, and pinned him. I had a shots fired. I've got the 29 Audis on my tailgate. He's still conscious. His hips hurt. He's still conscious. Need immediate response from an ambulance.
10-4. Dispatch units, District 1, need emergency assistance. I-88 eastbound, milepost 35. We have a trooper injured. Shots were fired. Further information to follow. No.
Sterling, Lincoln will be getting the plane out.
10-4. 1 Frank 20, Lieutenant's asking, just clarifying. Shots were fired, but 129 got struck by a vehicle, correct? (1 Frank 20, sir, did that vehicle take off?
He said yes.
Did he go eastbound or westbound? Did he head back westbound?
He didn't say.
Pittsburgh Units District 1, wanted, leaving the scene of a personal injury accident. Car struck a trooper, left the scene, unknown direction on an I-88. He left from milepost 35. It's a tan 96 Mercury Villager station wagon. Tan 96 Mercury Villager station wagon. Ohio. (1028) to a Shane D. David Cataline. Shane D. David Cataline on Toledo, Ohio. 96 Mercury station wagon.
Showing 147, I'll be en route, code 3.
10-4, there is an ambulance en route. All units head to milepost 35. All units head to milepost 35.
Showing 120, I'll be en route from Rochelle. I'll be on 88, and I'll also be looking for that car.
10-4, 123 to copy.
10-4, getting on 88 from Rochelle.
10-4.
49 direct.
10-4, 49.
So on 49.
1-4, 10-4.
$123 car.
Sterling, 2 John 19 and 2 John 30 will be en route from Morrison.
10-4. 1-20, Sterling, if you can copy, we need a direction of travel that you think the vehicle went. You said he spun around. Does that mean he's back westbound?
Negative. The subject, he's here. He spun around and came right back on the trooper, and he hit the back of the trooper's car and had the trooper pinned between his van and the car. And when the tires were spinning, and he wasn't letting the trooper go at that point, I had to shoot shots fired. Subject here, there's the BF rank.
So, is the subject shot? Is the subject himself shot?
10-4. The subject is shot. The trooper is not shot.
10-4. We'll send another ambulance. Pittsburgh Units District 1. Reference the vehicle. The vehicle is at the scene. We do need further assistance. We have the suspect is shot. We have a trooper struck by a car. Any units en route? State Police Sterling, KSA 774.
Sterling State, Sterling City 616. I'm 10-6. Sterling State, Sterling City 616, I'm 1023 with conservation.
Sterling 209, what's their location?
What units with conservation?
We're just before the Route 30 exit sign.
10-4, 120, correction. 10-4, Sterling 616. 1-20, yes, there are 2 ambulances en route.
10-4, another squad just pulled up on scene.
10-4, that should be a Sterling unit.
10-4.
Sterling State, LA-10, there's a county squad that can be there. Here's that mile marker 40.
LE-10, 10-4.
Sterling State, Sterling City 616. I'm on scene with your trooper and DNR.
Sterling 1 Frank 7. Go ahead and put me en route to that location.
1 Frank 7, 10-4.
Sterling 209 will be en route as well.
2 out of 9, 10-4.
Sterling State, LA-14.
LE-14, go ahead.
What's their mile marker?
or milepost 35 eastbound, milepost 35 eastbound.